Hello guys, I'm Devendra Rai, currently pursuing MTech. This video is part of my IS assignment under the guidance of Saligram Prajapat sir. In this video, we are going to cover key knowledge area 4, that is vulnerabilities and exploitation. In this video, I'm going to cover what is vulnerability, exploitation, misuse cases, error and its type, malware and its type, and some countermeasures for the malware. So now let's begin with the vulnerabilities. First of all, what is vulnerabilities? Vulnerabilities is the flaws or weakness in our information system that can gain unauthorized access, and we can get steal data and disrupt normal operation flow. Vulnerabilities can exist at any level in the information system like hardware level, software level, or network layer. Now, exploitation is nothing but taking advantage of these vulnerabilities to gain unauthorized access or perform some malicious activity in the system. Some tools and techniques that are used in the exploitation are social engineering, brute force approach, etc. What is misuse cases now? Misuse cases are the security requirement describe the way in which the attacker or the malicious user might interrupt to exploit the system or application. They are just inverse of the use cases, which means when the system function normal, we develop the misuse cases to check whether the function should behave normal when it interrupt with the abnormal conditions. Now, what is error? Error is nothing but the information security refers to the mistakes or oversight made by the individual or organization that can lead to the security vulnerability and put sensitive information at the risk. Basically, error can occur at various levels in the organization like design level, implementation level, configuration management level, etc. They are also caused by the employees' behavior also. Now, what is type of error? There are main five types of error. First of all, it is input validation error. Basically, they are the type checking errors. When user is giving some input, he or she is not giving the right input. That means it is the input validation error. Second is the buffer overflow error. Like our buffer size is less and we are giving it more values, then buffer overflow error will occur. Third is memory leakage, in which loopholes are created from which the memory got leaked. Fourth is authentication and authorization error. Authentication means to say who you are to prove that, and authorization means what you are allowed to do. So, authorization or authentication error deals with that. Fifth is the race condition. Race condition means there is one resource and two variables want to uh, access the same resource at the same time, then the resource will have the race condition. Now, what is malware? Malware is the type of the malicious software that is designed to inflict damage or control a computer system or network without the user's consent. Malware can take many forms and can be spread through the various means like email attachments, malicious websites, and infected software. Malware is typically introduced onto the system without the user's knowledge or consent and can spread through the various means such as infected emails, malicious websites, or through vulnerabilities in the software. Now, what are the types of the malware? Malware has various types like virus that are self-replicating program and spread through infecting other file or system. Bombs are the similar to viruses, but it don't need the human intervention. It is just self-replicating viruses. And Trojan is one legitimate software that opens the backdoor for the attackers to gain unauthorized access in the system. Ransomware is nothing but to corrupt or encrypt our file and ask for the payment in return of the files. Adware is nothing but displaying unwanted advertisements on the website. Spyware is the user activity stealing sensitive information. Rootkit is the malware that can conceal its preservance on the system, making it difficult to detect and remove. And that's all. Now, what are the some countermeasures of malware? First of all, we need to use antivirus softwares and keep our system up to date to protect against the virus, bombs, and Trojan horses. Now, second countermeasure is our operating system should be up to date with the latest security patch that is also known the vulnerabilities. When our system is up to date with the security patch, latest security patch, it will know the latest vulnerabilities that is latestly discovered. Third is regular backup to our important data to protect against the ransomware. Fourth is the use rootkit direction tool to detect and remove rootkit. Use anti-malware tools to detect and remove fileless malwares, and use ad blocking softwares to protect against adware. Use a strong password and two-factor authentication to protect against spyware. Use firewall and network security tools to protect against botnet and other network-based attack. Use rootkit direction tool to detect and remove rootkit, and use anti-malware tools that can detect and remove fileless malwares. Thank you. That's all.